Hello! Hi there. And welcome. Today my internet is actually pretty stable. I am surprised myself. Hi Yutsu, nice to see you. But yeah, I've been like testing for half an hour. Basically letting bandwidth mode run and no dips, nothing. So yeah, the internet should be good. Well, good enough, I guess. But yeah, overall, I mean, not much has happened really, aside from, being able to go affiliate, but as you know, I do want to wait for a moment just to, get the whole tax thing in order and just not step into any legal hot water with my current situation, I guess. It is a big step, and I'm super honored that I'm able to come this far. The people are watching and decide, okay, it's worth, watching me do stuff. That's so kind of you, thank you. But yeah, more Noctuary today. I decided that we're gonna start from this save again because, we didn't get far last time. Mostly due to, the persistent internet issues, but they are not here today, so we can do it. We can keep going. Today in the morning, I sat down at my PC for a hot moment because I wanted to do some stuff. A spider was like inches away from my face, and I was just like, yep, nope, buddy, thank you, but no thank you. I was just very terrified. I almost yelled. I'm terrified of spiders. Yeah. Like, it let itself down from the ceiling, and I was just like, nope, thank you. It was right in front of my face. Oh. I am very terrified of spiders. Like, I get pretty hysterical when it's like one of those, well, ugly is probably the wrong word, but one of those really black spiders. Same buddy, same buddy. That must be terrifying when it's in the bathroom. I mean, yeah, things that look like black widows, I guess, like just dark spiders. I don't like them. I don't like any dark spiders, and anything that's like bigger than a centimeter. That's all our alarm bells are ringing there. So that is definitely not my cup of tea. But yeah, thankfully we don't have any black widows here in Austria. Whew. And I'm pretty glad I'm not living in Australia because I would probably die from, the spider exposure. I've had arachnophobia for like years. Why are spiders in math? That is new. Okay, that is really weird. Asking about spiders and then deciding to teach us math. Huh? I mean, I had an experience once. It was in my kind of middle school phase, I guess. Like when I was in middle school adjacent. We had 3 hours of biology and the subject was spiders. I cried. Because we were looking at, like, really, like, big and those ugly spiders, like wolf spiders and everything. And of course I cried because, I mean, I couldn't look at them. I was terrified. I was getting hysterical, basically. And my teacher was a bit dismissive about it, so she sent me to another classroom where the teacher there also made fun of me. It was kind of a terrible situation. I'm just glad I'm out of school and just no more spider biology. I mean, there was not really much I could do back then. It was just me versus the whole school, basically. Or almost the whole school. I did have one friend. But overall, I had no one else, really. And I also didn't tell anyone. So, that was also the other thing. But yeah. Enough trauma dumping. The game. This looks like foreshadowing. Like, the clover for this one specific character not blooming, that is typical foreshadowing. Like, definitely 100%. Something probably with, you know, Mildia probably dying at some point. That is foreshadowing. That is the foreshadowing of foreshadowing. And since everything's about light, also this whole not enough light, there's definitely a bad feeling here. It would be really funny if there was a change at night, though. That would be kind of funny. You mean the fake bitch? True, could also be like a moonlight, sunlight thing. But to be fair, I don't have the best feeling about Mildia because there was also in like the first part of this of the game, basically, like the game what we last played. There was a segment that Mildia was injured at some point, so she is basically more or less retired. Which, you know, context clues and everything put together, she is probably gonna go back to active duty when, you know, shit hits the fan. And she might just get yoinked. And also right now the fake bitch is with her, so I don't expect anything good to come of this. Hello, Grim Reaper. How's it going? Welcome to, you know, the stream. Nice to see you here in chat. The game is called Noctuary. It's mainly a visual novel type game, but there are combat segments. And the combat is really good, actually, so I'm very much in love. I do hope I can set everything up. It's a Steam game, yes. It's on Steam.
そうなのですね。塔の頂上の光はこれを透過して照射されているのですね。
でもこういう大きなピンク色の石英は透明度が低いし、大して珍しくもないわ。だから当時再興をしていた講師はこれを積んでおき、通りがかった講師に下に坑道があるから落ちないようにという警告代わりにしたの。
Yeah, it feels really good for me as well to have little to no latency. So I can interact with you guys. What stable internet makes out. It's amazing. Even though it's not, you know, the prettiest outside today, I think it was also just the weather fluctuations. Because, like, last week it just suddenly cooled down, basically, and then it rained heavily, and things just kind of went haywire.
それから装備塔ができた今になっても放置されているわ。
Yeah, it's been the same for us. I mean, it's been raining here and there, but mostly it's been warm. Like, really warm. So much so that I felt like I was melting, but, like, that is not hard for me. Because I sweat little to nothing. Which keeps all the heat inside. So I'm just basically overheating anytime it gets too warm. That is definitely a hazard. If it only rains 1 or 2 times.
とても綺麗だからここに飾ってあるのかと思いまして。あ、ここにいた。
I mean, yeah, but it's still kind of bad, especially with a heat wave. The grass could burn. Especially when it's dry.
神聖講師さん、逃げ出せたんですか？
このや、あや、しっかりと立ってから話しなさい。
逃げ出したというのは？あの恐ろしい円獣のノームからってことです。私にはおっしゃられている意味がよくわからないのですが、先ほどこちらの金谷さんに話しましたが、森で目覚めてからこの塔の光を見たことぐらいしか覚えてないのです。それで探り探りここにたどり着いたのです。他のことは何もわかりません。少し変ね。まさかこの人は神聖講師じゃなくて円獣に飲み込まれて記憶をなくしてしまったのかしら。
I mean, she's at least got one thing right, that she's not a newborn illuminator. But I don't think she lost her memory. I think she's just playing a part to get closer to someone.
ですが、お二人の光はどこかで感じたことがあるような気がします。夢の中でお会いしたような。
I've seen you before in my dreams. Hey, that's me!
私たちがあなたを見つけたとき、確かにずっと眠ってた。あ、自己紹介がまだでしたね。失礼しました。私は夢とこのやです。
私はあやとあや、このやのバディよ。
はじめまして。私は月とかぐやと申します。
I mean, yeah, of course I have to put the dream concept to work. It's my whole shtick. Oh.
名前があるの？ええ。私が覚えている数少ないことの一つです。
Can I just say, I find it very ironic that her name is Lumina Full Moon when, like, her hair accessory is a crescent moon. That is, kind of funny.
それと老月島に行かなければならないだろうということも。老月島？聞いたことないわね。ムヤハラにそんな塔あったかしら。
Such a good actor. Only being confused. For acting confused.
かぐやには少し休んでもらいましょう、このや。彼女は外から歩いて装備棟に来たのよ。きっと疲れているはずだわ。
Yeah, I'm sure she's tired. Tired of planning.
まずは塔の中に連れて行ってあげましょう。それとアヤ、ルヤにパトロールが終わったら私のところに来るよう伝えておいてくれないかしら。
ヨウヤさんには伝えなくていいの？わかった。大家邸でルヤ先輩を待つことにするわ。それじゃあかぐやさん、まずは塔で休んでください。もしかしたらゆっくりと何かを思い出せるかもしれないですし。ええ、お言葉に甘えさせていただきますわ。
Hmm? Lilia finds a room for Lumina Full Moon, an illuminator who suddenly appeared to rest. The owner of the room used to be an arbor ranger of Rose Crown Beacon, but unfortunately she sacrificed herself in a battle against Dark Ridders. Sacrificed herself. I see.
ここに住まわせて大丈夫なの？
心配はいらないわ。誰も反対しないはずよ。もう随分と前の話だし、この部屋にも新しい客人を迎えさせてあげないとね。
That is also something that I've been wondering, because technically, from what we've, found out about the lore building and everything, they are kind of considered sisters. But at the same time, Illuminators don't really have familial bonds. So it's just a younger Illuminator gets assigned an older Illuminator as their older sister, basically. It's just curious that they really look alike. Like, even down to the accessories, because they both have, like, lamp accessories, I guess, is the closest. So that is kind of fascinating. And I do really wonder why they actually look so similar. I mean, from what we already somewhat know, is that Fancia and Mildia, they met each other outside of the beacon, basically. And took care of each other, which is why they are, they have a sisterly bond. But overall, it's interesting how alike they are.
それと、かぐやさんはお姉ちゃんが見つけたの？
私はその時塔の外の標識を修理してたの。そうしたらあの人が何事もなかったかのように歩いてきたのよ。そう、まるで家の近くで散歩してるみたいに。
I mean, that should have tipped her off that something is wrong if, a strange girl is taking a stroll as if, she was at home. Normally, at least.
奇妙な感じだったわ。神聖講師って何もわからずにぼんやりしてるはず。でもあの人は全くそんな風じゃないし、会話まで普通にできるのよ。
Point number 2 that should kind of tip her off that something is wrong.
自分の名前まで知ってたもんね。
Point number 3.
それだけじゃないの。あの人、講師と塔についてもいろいろと知ってるみたいなの。
Point 4.
本来なら神聖講師には光を放ち 闇を晴らすという本能しかないはずなのに、あんな複雑な交流までできるなんて。
Point number, I don't know what we're at, 6? 5?
私たちは植物の願いを受けて誕生する。だから植物を照らすために光を放つのが講師の持つ天性のはずなのにね。
I mean, this might just be a weird question from me, but first of all, why would plants wish for, you know, humanoid people to walk around? But maybe that gets explained.
知識や身分、それから名前というのはすべて文明社会の中で後天的に手に入れるもののはずよ。
Oh yeah, true, I can look at the... After 300 years of development, the modern illuminators have formed a social system centered around beacons. The main beacon, as the first, largest, and most important beacon, serves as the core of Illuminator society led by the sage Bonfire Flame. I mean, kind of on the nose. Meanwhile, the headquarters of the Arbor Rangers is located in the main beacon, and the leader of the Arbor Rangers is directly accountable to Bonfire. The position of other beacons are equal and managed by the respective beacon administrators. The beacon administrators often cooperate closely with the Arbor Rangers leaders since she can command the Arbor Ranger branches in the beacons. However, this cooperation is based on respect for the sages and trust in the Arbor Rangers. Rather than mandatory obligations, in some remote beacons, unique cultural traditions have gradually formed. And they are not interested in seeking help from the Arbor Rangers, making the control of the main beacon rather weak there. Yep, no, don't worry, just do what you need to do.
そうよ、私たちの名前だってあの時装備棟の先輩がつけてくれたんだから。
月と家具や。月とって講師が名前をつけるときに使う伝統的な姓だっけ？
あの人は老月棟でその名前をつけてもらったって言ってたけど、お姉ちゃんはそんな棟の名前聞いたことある？
High Moon Beacon.
ないわ。それもおかしな話なのよ。
We're probably already at like 0.7 of why they should be suspicious of her.
私が遊園隊の隊長を務めていた時、ムヤハラにある塔には全て行ったはずなの。少なくともその時に老月塔という場所はなかったはずよ。もし私が退役してから新たに建設された塔ならありえなくもないけれど、具体的な状況については首頭に確認してみないといけないわね。
Yeah, better to confirm details with someone who might have more knowledge.
こうしましょう。明日私が首頭に行ってかぐやと新生講師の捜索任務に関する状況を報告してくるわ。
お姉ちゃん大変ね。それじゃあ一旦かぐやさんには装備棟で過ごしてもらう？
どうであれ、あの人も講師よ。であれば私たちの仲間。
You're gonna regret that, I guess.
もしかするとある日突然自分の過去を思い出すかもしれないわ。
うん。そうだといいけど、理由はわからないけど、かぐやさんのことになんだか不安を覚える。
As you should, please trust your gut feeling. Please let it be a situation of trusting your gut feeling.
そうだ、あの植木鉢の様子でも見に行こう。日中光を浴びていたはずだし。こんばんは、このやさん。
Oh god, there she is. The bitch.
驚かせてしまったかしら。とても面白い反応ですね。
まさかここに来るとは思わなくて。かぐやさん、どうしてお部屋で休んでないんですか？
理由はわからないのですが、私は夜の方が元気なのですよ。
Sus. Very suspicious.
それはお姉ちゃんが植えたクローバーなんですけど、どうすれば花が咲くのかずっと考えていたんです。
クローバー？うん。少し似てはいますけど、
え
別物ですね。これは遠石花ですよ、このやさん。ほら、この3枚の葉の葉柄に小さなつぼみがありますでしょ。
あれ、本当だ。どうしてこれまで気づかなかったんだろう。
植物には物言う口がありません。だから植物を理解するのには
Oh my god.
相当の努力が必要になるのですよ。
So it really is a night plant. Oh my god, oh my god.
遠石花は極めて貴重な植物です。きっとあなたのお姉様はこの塔から遠く離れた場所よりその種を持って帰ってきたのでしょう。
きっとそうですね。聞いたことなかったですけど。かぐやさんは本当にいろんなことを知っているんですね。
そうなんです。なぜそういったことを未だに覚えているのかはわからないのですが。
That face tells me she remembers, but she does not care. She's playing an act.
じゃあ、その老月塔がどんなところかはまだ覚えていますか？
覚えていないのです。ですがなんとなく人の心を傷つける場所であるような気はいたします。
Hello, Yukiakina. Nice to see you here. Welcome. How's it going? Everything's good on your end?
かぐやさん？また頭が。そういえば、森で初めてかぐやさんに触れた時もこうだったわ。
Ooh, so you're probably in an American time zone, I think. Mostly just... I try to figure out time zones sometimes. Because I'm from Europe, so my time zone is usually like 9 to 6 hours further along than, you know, America. But it's nice to see you here.
この人の光にまだ慣れていないだけかもしれない。落ち着いて、落ち着くのよ。講師によってはその光に慣れにくいことがあるのよね。
Girl, I think she's doing it on purpose. I think she's hurting you on purpose, but, you know, don't take my word for it. Just...
ごめんなさい。こうすると苦しいのでしょうか。
そんなことないですよ。それで、かぐやさんは私に何をしてもらいたいんですか？
かぐやで構いません。私もこのやと呼ばせていただきます。
どう呼んでもらっても構いませんよ。
That is usually the wrong thing to say. You can call me whatever you want.
一緒にこの遠石花のつぼみを握ってもらいたいのです。
別にいいんですが、どうしてですか？
先ほど言ったように、私にはこの花に関する記憶があります。そしてどうやって開花させるのかも覚えているのです。
This definitely feels bad. Oh, I don't have a good feeling with this.
一つ目の条件は夜であること。
I mean, yeah, it's called Evening Primrose, so I would figure it's night.
夜にならないと開花しないんですね。通りで日光を浴びせても咲かないわけです。
そうなんです。ですが、遠石花を咲かせるためにはもう一つ条件があります。 もう一つの条件とは、相思相愛の二人が放つ光なのです。
Okay. So these two basically just met. How does that work?
相思相愛。
ええ。講師の感情は、その放たれる光の波動に影響するのです。遠赤花はどうやら、愛の力に満ちた光を必要としているようなのです。ですが、私にもぼんやりとそんな印象があるだけですので、もしかすると的外れな記憶かもしれません。
I don't think that's true.
だからここで試してみましょう。私たちが良いバディだというふりをしてみるのです。
それってフリでいいんですか？嘘の愛でも？
I don't think so, but you know, I still believe you're gonna try.
ものは試しです。遠赤花が私たちに騙されるかもしれませんから。
I definitely like the art style. It's such a cute art style. And so pretty.
そういった光を試しに出してみるだけでいいんですよ。
それどうやって想像すればいいのかしら？
With the power of imagination? Probably.
もし本当に花が開いたらどうしよう。あやにどう説明すればいいの？いや、何を考えてるの私。どうして私があやに説明しなきゃいけないのよ。これは単なる実験よ。
I
植
mean...
物学の。
Yeah, she is kind of pretending to be, you know, the buddy partner or whatever you want to call it of someone else, so... metaphorically, isn't this like cheating? More or less?
さあ、想像してみましょう。あの柔らかで弱々しい花が咲いたばかりの様子を。
はい。
想像を続けてください。私たちは長年互いに助け合ってきたバディです。
This is... strange. I can't really understand her ulterior motives. Still, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm thinking the whole time whenever she says something how it could be interpreted.
私たちは雄大なる塔で知り合いました。
I'm pretty sure to her it's not an imagination. I think this is something that actually happened and, you know, Fancia just has no idea about it anymore. Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I'm not.
そして私たち二人の光はこの世に平和と幸福をもたらしました。そしてこのように幸せに暮らし、悠久なる歳月を過ごしてまいりました。
Happy ever after.
まるで童話みたい。終わりましたか？
どうやら失敗のようですね。
I mean, yeah, it was fake. I don't think it would have worked.
やっぱりダメみたい。それもそっか。私たち知り合ったばかりですし。
ええ。遠赤花は真実の愛を感じ取れる花なのかもしれません。も もしそうならもっと不思議ですね。でもそれは危険もはらんでいます。愛とは決して試してはならぬ感情ですから。
Love is something that can't be tested. I mean, yeah, that is true.
そうですね。
Understandable that she's awkward about it.
かぐやって変な話をするのが本当に好きなのね。
私は部屋に戻ることにいたします。このや、私に付き合っていただきありがとうございました。
いえいえ、かぐやもこれからは私たち装備棟の仲間なんですから遠慮しないで。
I would not call her a friend. She's too suspicious for that. You literally discussed that with your older sister. Please.
ええ、またすぐに助けてもらうことになるかもしれません。
As if that isn't ominous enough.
訓練頑張ってくださいね。
あれ？かぐやはどうして私が訓練をしていることを知ってるの？お姉ちゃんが教えたのかしら？
Look, she's being weird. Okay, she is being weird. Please, girl. Please. Don't be stupid. Don't trust her blindly. Ooh. I can do the side missions, and I am going to do side missions because, you know, I love side missions. Amnesiac 1. In the living room of the Dreams residence. So, Fancia and Mildia. Okay, so the side missions aren't voiced. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. That would be a lot of content to be voiced. It's the least we can do. Make yourself at home. My sister went to the main beacon. Let me know if you need anything. Here's the jasmine tea. Here you are. Huh? Alina accidentally drops the lid of the teacup and it breaks into pieces. How careless of you. Hold on, I'll get a broom. It's been a long time since I last made tea at your home. I'm just out of practice. Indeed. It has been a while since we've had guests in the living room. Hilya has been hardly home these days, too. I'm sorry, Lumina. This is so embarrassing. It's fine. Let me help you. Lumina stands up and picks up the broken pieces. Thanks. Sorry for that. You're our guest today, but... yeah, even more civilized than someone who's been living here for so long. You couldn't have said it more straightforward than that. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe I learned it from my hometown. High Moon Beacon, right? Where is it exactly? I hope my sister can learn some useful information from the main beacon. Let's hope so. Let's not worry about that for now. Since you're here, you're also our friend and partner. How about I show you around and introduce you to everyone else? Really? That'd be great. I also want to get familiar with the surroundings. Paulina, did you forget something important today? What? Isn't it your turn to clean the beacon stairs today? Oh, right. Actually, I came over this morning to borrow a broom, yet I got so caught up in things with Lumina that I completely forgot about it. Here you are. Fancia hands Zilva the broom she just picked up. You do the sweeping, I'll take Lumina on a tour. Thank you for your hard work, Alina. Fine. Morning, Fantia. Who's that with you? A guest from the main beacon? Her name is Lumina Fullmoon. She's a... How should I put this? Lumina's amnesia. It's quite complicated. I'm the newborn illuminator in this area. Lumina answers for herself. Well, at least she can speak. Wow, it's been ages since we had an illuminator born nearby. Newborn illuminator? Let me see. And your name is Lumina? It sounds so elegant. Who came up with it? Don't push, everyone. Line up. It's my pleasure to meet you all. Fantia leads Lumina out of the beacon with a handful of snacks given by others. Everyone here is so friendly. Rosecrown Beacon isn't that big, and there aren't many illuminators, so we all know each other well. Just like family. How many illuminators live here? Excluding the caravans that travel here and there are probably around 100 permanent residents. Welcome back, you two. I'm currently in the middle of a, side mission, basically. Which is not voiced, so I'm voicing the characters myself. Yeah, it's mainly about Lumina. So we find out a little more about her, and hopefully her motives, and whatever else might be wrong with her. Isn't that a large number? Of course it isn't. You'll see once you reach the main beacon. Despite Rosecrown Beacon being small, it has everything illuminators need, like that doctor over there. Hey, Puria! Fantia calls out to a shiny illuminator not far ahead. I wonder who's causing all that commotion. So it was you, Fantia. And this is... I'm Lumina Fullmoon, a newborn illuminator who was just brought to the beacon. Alina mentioned a newborn illuminator who suddenly showed up, so it's you. Furia looks Lumina up and down. Feeling alright? I'm in charge of daily affairs at the clinic, so if you ever get sick, feel free to come to me. I heard that you have some memory problems, right? Yeah, can memory problems be solved as well? Yes, all illuminators are women, it seems. As long as it's an illness, there is always a remedy. But I currently have a troublesome patient, so you might have to wait for a few days. It's okay, whenever you have time, Dr. Puria. Who's the troublesome patient? It's me. Miss Cold? You came back? Didn't you have an argument with Puria last time? Lately, I just can't stop feeling sleepy, and sometimes I feel like being completely unconscious while sleeping, so I'm probably sick or something. It's not probably, you definitely are sick. Alright, Doctor. I promise that this time I'll listen to you and never argue back. Hey, Static! I will do my best to stream for a longer time today. My internet is not giving me issues so far, so everything's good. Ooh, updating CurseForge. So, Minecraft mods or something else? Ooh. Any Minecraft mods you're interested in? Brita lazily turns to the illuminator next to Pyria. Oh, Cobblemon. Yeah, no, I get you, It's fun. Definitely. And she is the newborn illuminator you thought was dead. I am Lumina Full Moon. You came back to Rosecrown Beacon on your own? Not bad. You're a capable one. At least more capable than me. Thank you for your compliment. Alright then. Come with me to the clinic. There's gonna be a new Cobblemon update? Is it gonna be for the Legend CA variants or just general overhaul? Ah, okay. Oh, so a total overhaul basically of, I think probably the models, maybe? Models and some systems, I would think. Oh, flying. I love flying. Oh god. This is Toast to Wine, the best tavern in Rosecrown Beacon. It looks quite stylish. Well, it's the only tavern here, so of course it's the best. Oh, barrel rolls in the air. Oh my god. I just love flying stuff. It's really fun. That's like all I ever wanted. It's why Spyro Dawn of the Dragon is one of my favorite PS2 games, one of my favorite Spyro games, because you were technically able to fly more, at least. But, you know, flying is pretty fun and it made me happy. Oh, okay, so like in the games where you can also, you know, attract Pokemon with honey on specific trees. Cool. Seems like there's gonna be a big update for Cobblemon. I'm excited. Gonna need to play some Cobblemon Minecraft myself. Reading block, okay. As the owner of this tavern, I need to stay well informed. As expected of Miss Wine, any recommendations today? That's a good question. I also don't know what the what the breeding block is called. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That is pretty neat. Pokemon cosmetics, oh my god. Ooh. While the group is enjoying their drinks, Classica starts sharing historical tales about Rose Crown beacons, some of which are new to Fancia. So, there are legends about the nearby mines, huh? That's right, the whispers coming out from there used to be the scariest myth around here. I mean, yeah, any update is always fun, any update that brings new things. Interesting. Lumina puts down her glass elegantly and wipes her mouth. The etiquette. Lumina must have learned it from her hometown. She definitely doesn't look like a newborn Illuminator. So, who is she exactly? Speaking of which, do you have any plans now, Miss Full Moon? I'm not sure yet, but I think there must be something I can do. Since I've been living in a Rose Crown Beacon and have been taken care of by everyone, I definitely need to repay their kindness. It seems like you're already familiar with the Illuminator Society's rules, so basically be nice and help everyone, I guess? So, are you interested in working at Toast to Wine? Working? With your outstanding appearance, it must be effortless for you to work as a waitress and attract customers. Why is Fancy burping so much? What the hell? So it turns out that you served this fine wine just to bribe Lumina. But it seems like you've drank more. Waitress. Lumina looks around for a moment, then nods. I can give it a try. I also hope to meet more Illuminators at this tavern. And I might overhear something I'm eager to know. Oh yeah, you're definitely eager to know something. Clues of her memories. That's great. To be honest, Toast to Wine has been losing popularity lately. With Miss Full Moon, no. With you, Lumina, everything will get brighter. I'll be counting on you. To celebrate, bottoms up. You can't drink anymore. A drunkard, I see. I'm feeling a bit dazed, but it seems like I've drunk too much. My chest is burning. You better go back and get some rest. Interesting. Yay. What are you eating? Oh yeah, I can upgrade another maybe. Ooh, nice. I have 1,000. I can... actually, I might just put battlefield mobility to use. And just make my be faster, more movement speed. Okay, then back to the main story. 2,500 photons. So that means we're getting a fight maybe in this segment.
お姉ちゃんは首都に行っちゃったし、戦闘訓練の件の返事をいつしてくれるのかもわからないわ。
I have never heard of that. Cepelini. Interesting.
お姉ちゃんが戻ってきたら聞いてみよっと。
There's a lot of food that I don't know. Cepelini. Is that correct?
ねえ、そこの裏若くお美しい講師さん。
どうしてそんな正確な呼び方で私を呼ぶのよ。
Okay.
ほのやもそういう風に私を呼んでよ。
ねえ、そこの裏若くお美しい講師さんのバディ。
何か一緒にしたいことはない？最近暇すぎて死にそうなのよ。
塔の外に一緒に行くとか？
いいわね。果物でも取りに行く？ヘビイチゴがそろそろ熟してるはずでしょ？
全焼地の方にあるヘビイチゴのこと？
そう、かなり前から楽しみにしてたの。今はきっと酸味も渋みもないはずよ。
あそこのヘビイチゴなら今朝摘んじゃったわよ。
嘘でしょ？行動早すぎない？
私は寝坊しない主義だから。
Non-sleepiness.
怒らないでよ。うちに来て食べればいいじゃない。
いちご狩りって行為がそもそも楽しいんじゃない？首都の講師はみんなに果物狩りをしてもらえるような農園をわざわざ作ったって聞いたわよ。
首都の人はずいぶん変な趣味をお持ちなのね。
Oh god, I would be so scared if she just appeared out of nowhere.
ルーヤ先輩？
Yep. That would be my reaction.
ルヤ先輩、いつから私たちの後ろに？
裏若くお美しい講師の話をしていた時、
あれは冗談ですよ。
冗談？
ルヤ先輩こそ裏若くお美しい講師様ですから。
それはそう。
自分も褒められたかっただけかい。
I mean, who doesn't want to be complimented, let's be honest.
先輩、私たちに何か用ですか
2人の戦闘訓練を私が担当することになった。これはカノヤの意向。
戦闘訓練、やっと始まるのね。
やった！いつからですか？すぐに準備を。
今。
え？
Okay. They're just getting yoinked. That will teach me how to use light boost. So this is still training. Interesting. In the land of darkness, any damage can cause unpredictable consequences. Interesting. Hmm. We're almost done with loading. Yippee. Combat segment.
夢とこのや登場。
あやとあや出撃。
意味不明。
私たちが必死に考えたバディ登場時のアクションとセリフなのよ。
They're really treating this like a buddy game.
かっこいいでしょ？
意味不明。減点。
待ってください。訓練は得点制なんですか？
これは私個人のあなたたちへの評価。 訓練とは無関係。
よかった。訓練結果には関係ないのね。ってそれってつまりルヤ先輩の私たちへの心象が悪くなったってことじゃないの。
I mean, look, your impression can't be any worse than it already is.
大丈夫。もともと良くない。
Same wavelength here.
そういえばルヤ先輩、私たちこの的を相手に訓練をするの？
そう。二人の戦いは前に見た。才能はある。だけど足りない部分もある。まず水光の使用に対する知識が足りていない。
水光？
知ってます。円柱がまだ消化できていない光ですよね。
消化？飲み込まれたってこと？
Girl, shouldn't you know that? That, you know, they devour that.
円柱は本能的にあらゆる魂と光を飲み込もうとするの。光子だけじゃなく自然界に存在するあらゆるものを。でも円柱を構成しているのは闇だから、飲み込んだ光を消化するのにはかなりの時間がかかるのよ。光が消失する前に円柱を攻撃すれば。
その光が出てくる。
そう、円柱を倒した後に出てくる光が水光なのですよね、ルヤ先輩。
その通り。このや加点。
やっと加点された。
こいつそんなに点数を気にしてたの？
これはどれも円柱生理学の本に書かれてた内容よ。
I mean, yeah, fancy always strikes me as the more studious one.
でも水光が何の役に立つんですか？
Alina is more brawn. No brains.
熟練の遊園士はその水光を利用して戦いに生かすことができる。周囲に飛散する光を集めて自分講師としてあらゆる手段を用いて自身の光を増幅させるのは戦闘における基本。
やっぱり遊園士の戦闘の秘訣を私たちに教えてくれるのね。
このや、かのや姉さんも私たちが遊園士になることに反対してるわけじゃなさそうね。
Nothing was ever said about that. It was only said that you were being trained, but not that you're going to become Arbor Rangers.
気が早いわよ。まずは水光を扱う技術をしっかり学びましょう。
わかってるけど、みなぎってきた。
維心伝心。
普通は加点じゃないの？
Oh my god.
なるほど。水光を一定量蓄積すると自分の攻撃を大幅に強化できるのね。
木の的の中に私が前もって込めておいた水光がある。光を集める訓練開始。
Oh boy, let's go. Trespassing. Job of a deity. Okay. I'm able to boost up the light boost meter. Okay, that's the yellow one. List up to drop light boost to advance the accumulation process. Attack the enemy continuously when you run low on the light boost. Keep fighting to survive. Okay. Yeah, this one.
つぼうさぎの木彫りがいっぱい。一体誰が作ったのかしら。
傷だらけだし、だいぶ前のものかも。
Okay, so we're just getting the light boost skill. Other one. Okay, we got all the light boost. Nice.
合格。
Yippee!
時間ギリギリだったわね。
今あなたたちの体はもう光で満ちている。どう運用するかが鍵。それじゃ学んだ水光技を復習する。訓練に挑戦するなら左へ。
Left.
訓練をやめるなら右へ。
Okay, we're gonna train it.
それじゃ訓練を始める。まずはアヤから。
ちょっと肩慣らししたかったとこよ。一発でクリアしてやるわ。
喜ぶのはまだ早い。遂行技を使うこと自体は難しくない。
頑張ります。
まずは敏捷流派から。
Okay, swiftness is... Yeah, it's this one. Ah, okay, defensive counterattack. I see. Interesting.
上々。次は技巧流派。
見てなさい。
Ah, okay, I wait. Okay. Nice.
最後は合力流派。発動までに時間がかかるから使い時を見極めること。
やり方は一番慣れてるわ。
Okay, that is kind of big.
それじゃこの矢の番。夢党の名にふさわしい実力を見せて。
お姉ちゃんにはまだまだ及ばないけど、絶対にアヤには負けないわ。
その息。まずは牽制流派。ここに立って。
了解。
Yippee. Yeah, okay, so it is traps. I mean, Trickster, I guess, makes
次は
sense.
電撃流派。準備して。
ルヤ先輩、どうして動いちゃいけないんですか？
戦場では自由に動き回れるとは限らない。狭い地形、円柱の束縛攻撃。こういう状況では行動が制限される。体力と遂行を使うことばかり考えていては生き残れない。
なるほど。チャンスを生かすようにします。
Okay. Trickster? Not Trickster. Ah. Amazing.
次で最後。火力流派。カノヤが教えた光線技。外さないように。
ええ、準備万端です。
Okay, it's this one. Okay. This training definitely helped a little bit, so you get to know these skills more.
今日の目標は達成。
遊園士たちってこんなすごい技術を受け継いできたのね。
私が遂行技をずっと使えれば円柱なんて全部なぎ払ってやれるのに。
講師が周囲環境の光を吸収できる速度には限度がある。遂行技だけで敵を倒すのは不可能。
そうなんだ。
ルヤ先輩、明日もこうやって訓練するんですか？
そう。ここからしばらくは私が全訓練メニューを担当する。
Why can't I see that she's the one who's gonna throw him to the wolves?
普段はあまりルヤ先輩に会えないからこの機会にたくさん勉強させてもらうわ。
お姉ちゃん、首都から帰ってきたのね。順調だった？
首都の講師たちはいつも通り忙しそう。新生講師一人の個人的な問題を扱う暇はなかったわ。
Are we sure it's gonna stay personal issues though?
だけど近いうちにこの件を調査してくれる人をこちらに送ってくれると約束してくれた。
そっか、首都らしいやり方ね。
そうね。ルヤ、今日のテストはどうだった？テスト？ 今日はね、遊園士になれる資質が2人にあるかをルヤにテストさせていたのよ。
でもルヤ先輩は私たちに直接教えてくれたわよ。
二人とももう水耕の扱い方は身につけた。悪くない。
水耕を使えるようになったの？あれは簡単にできるものじゃないのに。
二人とも大丈夫だと思う。これからは私が鍛え上げる。
わかったわ。じゃあルヤに任せるわね。
お姉ちゃん。
So they will be Arbor Rangers.
みんな疲れたでしょ。一緒に帰りましょう。首都特産のライスプディングを持って帰ってきたの。首都のライスプディング？私それ大好物なの。
Someone's food motivated.
ライスプディングは好き。加点。
こんなに簡単に加点されるのね。
They're more food motivated people. Yay! Oh, we got more photons. Let's see. What can we upgrade? I mean, we can just upgrade attack. We can upgrade 2 other skills as well, either. Or we can upgrade. Do I need the heal? Not really. Enhance your strength and increase max HP. I mean, we can just do this. Just take all of it. Yeah. I'm just gonna save real quick. Just to, you know, have the save file ready and available. Unknown reward. I'm terrified. Unknown reward sounds... Tinia is helping them familiarize themselves with the various terrains and landscapes within Elixia land, while explaining the details of various combat skills. Be aware of your status at all times.
常に自分の状態に気を配ること。負傷をしたらすぐに撤退すること。勇敢と蛮勇は違う。
Yeah, no, that's stupidity. Mostly.
あや、聞いた？勇敢と野蛮は違うんだって。
ルヤ先輩が私のことを言ってるってどうしてすぐ決めつけるの？
I mean, who's not talking about you? Let's be honest here.
確かにあなたのことを言っている。
それは偏見よ。
You are a stereotype, though.
偏見にだって原因はあるでしょ。あやは確かに考えるより先に体が動くタイプじゃない。
じゃあその偏見を打ち破ってみせるわ。これからあなたが目にするのは深く考えを巡らせる成熟したあやとあやよ。
Something heavy would have to happen for, you know, Alina to be mature and thoughtful. So, she's bluffing. Most definitely.
信じられないわ。
Yep, I doubt that as well, thanks, yeah.
本当よ。私は100以上の策略をもう練ったわ。
Oh no, glasses, my weakness.
私の読んできた本はあなたの食べてきたクッキーの数より多いの。
その変な動作は何なのよ。
辛抱遠慮な人はみんなこういう動きが好きでしょ。
それだってある種の偏見じゃないの。
おしゃべりは終わり。まだ訓練中。
She's hopping from one stereotype to the next.
ごめんなさい、ルヤ先輩。
戦闘状態の管理についての話に戻る。生死に関わる際では 一度の些細な攻撃ミスが命取りになりうる。そしてそのミスの原因は前日に腐りかけの果物を食べたせいで体に力が入らなくなったせいかもしれない。
I mean, yeah, but you don't really have much control over that. I mean, not eating a spoiled fruit, but like, I just,
私そういうことよくあるわ。
Oh my god. Why would you say that? Like, girl, please.
もし一人前の遊園士になりたいのなら、普段の生活のあらゆる場面で厳しい自己管理をしなければいけない。
I mean, that kind of self-discipline is very hard to achieve.
負傷をした時もすぐに治療すること。無理は禁物。
At least that is doable mostly.
遊園士の体は自分一人のものじゃなく、講師全体のもの。
I don't think so. You know? This is kind of...
はい、確かにその通りですね。
そういえばこのや頭痛の方はどう？
頭痛？
前に外に出た時のことよ。かぐやに会ってから頭がずっと痛かったんでしょ？すごく辛そうだったのを覚えてるけど。
そう、痛かった。
Did you forget that pain? Girl, what?
でも不思議なのよね。あれから一回も痛まないし。
Are you sure about that? You've had headaches the moment Lumina is near
い
you.
や、その後またかぐやに会った時に頭痛がした。
A liar! He's a liar!
まさか頭痛の原因はかぐやに関係しているのかしら。
頭痛がするの？
病気というほどではないんですけど、最近たまに突然頭痛に襲われるんです。大家さんの仕込んだ強めのお酒を何杯も飲んだみたいな感じで。
うわ、そんなに辛いの？
その問題を軽視してはいけない。しっかりと治しなさい。でないと今後の戦闘時にリスクがある。
はい、ミヤさんに聞いてみます。
続ける。
Yippee, we keep going. More fighting? Not yet.
早く早く、面白いものを見つけたわ。
あ、建築物の残骸みたい。
That symbol is the same as the symbol of the game and the one Fancy is wearing.
まさか昔はここにも講師の家があったのかな。
あった。
装備棟の講師が住んでたの？でもこんなに遠から遠い場所に住む人がいるなんて初めて聞いたけど。
装備棟ではない。古代孔子文明の遺跡。
Sparse ruins of buildings constructed during the ancient Illuminator civilization can be found on Elixia land. From the distribution of these ruins, can be seen that the activities of ancient Illuminators extended far beyond beacons. Their civilization was much more preposterous than the present Illuminator civilization in its heyday. Much ancient technological knowledge can be unscrambled from these ruins, but due to concerns about the uncontrollable spread of technology, strict control measures are imposed by the main beacon. So, kind of controlling.
古代講師？
A highly prosperous Illuminator civilization that was born on Elixia land 1,000 years ago. Although the civilization began to decline 500 years ago and fell into a quagmire of hedonism and class solidification, it remained very powerful. It was during the decline that Bonfire Flame and Noxistasia shade, who were still ordinary illuminators back then, were born. However, no one could have anticipated that the ancient illuminators civilization, which should have revived if having seized some opportunities, suddenly perished in a catastrophe 300 years ago with less than 10 illuminators surviving by chance. After experiencing a series of hardships, the survivors began to rebuild the civilization. In the end, only Bonfire and Noxistasia, now known as two sages, survived. They remained silent about the ancient Illuminator civilization and even regarded that period of history as taboo, refusing to let it affect the reconstruction of the modern Illuminator society. So I'm pretty sure Lumina might be a survivor of this ancient civilization. Because less than 10 Illuminators surviving, and only 2 are mentioned by name.
通りで、このレンガなんて見るからにかなり昔の年代のものだもの。でも、古代孔子文明の遺跡はだいたい北の方にあるはずですよね。
その通り。でも首都の近くにも点在している。実際、古代孔子文明は首都を中心に拡張していった。首都付近にあった大量の遺跡が首都の再建時に破壊されてしまっただけ。
Many ruins near the main beacon were destroyed during its reconstruction. I think they were destroyed on purpose.
へえ、じゃあここは誰かに見つかったことがあるの？
これは255号遺跡。およそ70年前に首都の記録館に登記された。
なんだ、私が第一発見者かと思ったのにな。
外部での任務執行時、稀にこのような遺跡を発見することがある。その場合、遊園士には位置を記録して首都に報告し登記する義務がある。遺跡では古代文明技術の解読の助けとなるような価値ある石板や器具が出土する可能性がある。
古代技術には何か特別なものがあるの？私たちの方が絶対古代講師よりもいい生活をしてるでしょ？
Maybe we can get our hands on this ancient technology. That would be insane. I mean, there is still something missing. One function is still locked. And I can't, there is nothing that tells me what it is.
私は歴史学の専門家ではない。
But I believe
だけど
we're
古代
getting
技
it
術に
soon.
はそれそのものに価値があるはず。歴史には敬意を払わなければならない。
つまんないの。行こう行こ
原点。
う。
1000年前のものか。
Photographs and the break, so
これ
the
がどういう意味かはわからないけど。ちょ、こう。
light storage device. Huh.
読めた。どうして？
I mean, she is very special.
その次は緊急起動。
Oh, it's glowing. Her hair ornament.
ほうほう。これって何かを起動するスイッチなのかな。まさか試してみよう。古代講師が作ったものなら危険はないわよね。
I thought you were smart. Girl, please.
こうやってこのレンガを押して、それからこれを回して、それで。
Girl. Please don't tell me you
何が起こったの？
fucked up.
夢とこのや。
Wait, what? What's she doing here?
家具や？
She looks
どう
different.
してここに？あ、この家具屋はどこか違うわ。
Damn. It's not only me that notices that she's different.
私はあなたに感謝しに来たの。あの時に助けてくれた感謝の印として贈り物を渡したい。
贈り物？
ええ。それは祝福の花。
Sunflower? And Citrine discovered her unique ability by strengthening the soul connection with her friends. She can collect different blessing petals and use this power in battle. Although she doesn't fully understand the principle, establishing connections with others is never a bad thing. In the perilous land of darkness, the only thing illuminators can rely on is the light of others.
祝福の花？家具屋、お花をくれるの？
ただの花ではないわ。それは一種の力よ。光子は植物から生まれ、私たちの光は愛を象徴する花とその感情を共鳴する。他の人との感情を深めることで対応する花が象徴する力を得ることもできる。遠石花のことを覚えてる？原理は似たようなものよ。光は私たちの魂であり。
家具屋、ごめん。何が言いたいの？
心配しないで。すぐに理解できるから。
You'll
私は
understand.
今、
あなたとの間に友情と師弟愛という絆が芽生えている人たちが近くにいるから。そして私たちもいつか。
待って、友情と師弟愛って何のこと？
The light is the friends we made along the way.
これは。
大丈夫。さっきのは一体、光が私を包み込んで夢を見ていたみたい。すぐに目を覚ましたけど、まさかまためまいが。
ちょっと最近本当に変よ。戻ったらすぐにミヤのところで薬を出してもらいなさい。
わかったわ。ルヤ先輩、どうしたんですか？私なら本当に大丈夫です。
注意して、付近に円獣がいる。
Yippee! Fight time!
任務の目標を装備棟に戻ることに変更する。
Mastering the ability to use the blessing flower by completing missions and deepening your bond with other illuminators, you may receive their blessing. Try it now. There it is. Access the blessing interface. Yep. Bottom of the screen shows the blessings you have acquired. The icon of a blessing displays its style, level, and amount of blessing points it will take up. Ah, okay, so it's basically equipment to make yourself more powerful. You will be rewarded with flower dew. You can raise the limit of blessing points. Will grant you more freedom to combine various blessings together. Don't forget to adjust your blessing configuration in time to fully explore the possibilities of blessing combinations. It shows a detailed effect. Also switch blessings and unequip all functions. I mean, yeah, that's okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my god. Okay, it was something about normal attacks. I think doing 50% more damage or something. Yippee.
私と一緒に森を抜けて。今は昼だから敵は強くない。
I mean, isn't this technically the prime time to fight them?
このや、調子が悪いなら私の後ろに隠れてて。
ええ。本当に変ね。さっき遺跡を離れてから体に何らかの力を感じる。夢でかぐやに会ったみたいだけど、何かの花の祝福って言っていたかしら。思い出せない。でもこの力は戦いでも使えそう。目標を捉えた。撃つわよ。避けられないわよ。
Yep, it does more damage. Whoops, that was kind of unfortunate. Did we do it? Ah, okay, we need to continue on. Oop.
このや、今使った技って。
話すと長くなるから後で説明するわ。
悪くない威力。加点。止まらずに前に進んで。
Keep going. Yippee. I used a lot of light points for nothing.
またこそこそ練習したんでしょ。
この力を手に入れられたのはアヤのおかげよ。
どうしたの？突然そんなにかしこまっちゃって。ずいぶんとよそよそしいわね。
Girl! Don't dodge in the direction of, you know.
目標を捉えた。撃つわよ。
Okay, one got hit. The other one's got hit. Nice.
完璧よ、アヤ。
And whoops, we dash. I forgot to dash. And you're getting yoinked. And we keep going. Yes, we're fighting enemies now. Called lighties. To touch those flowers and replenish various resources. Okay. Oh, new enemy. It's a big thing.
アヤ、前に出過ぎないで。
Whoa.
早く来て、こっちよ。コツを掴んできたわ。続けるわよ。
Okay. That got a little hectic.
どうやら円獣は逃げ出したらしい。
よかった。実戦訓練にも勝てたね。
祝福の花の力、これって一体。夢でかぐやに会うなんて信じられないわ。でももしあの夢が本当なら、他の人との様々な感情を深めることで祝福の力をもっとたくさん手に入れることができる。遊園士になるためなら試してみるべきかしら。とりあえずそうしよう。いろんな人を助けてみよう。
Yippee! Goody two shoes time. Yay. Oh, new blessing times 2. Ooh. Okay, blessing. The enemies with a light push has a 50 chance to release a thunderbolt that deals 50% base damage. For every 1 HP lost. I think it's this. And I can... Oh, this is so pretty! Oh, I like this. This is nice. And there is a lot to unlock. Holy moly. I mean, we're gonna enhance some max HP, some more max HP, just to, you know, be careful enough. But yeah, there is a lot you can do here. Holy moly. But also, I love how you combine the petals and it looks so pretty. I do enjoy that a lot. There's a 40% chance to release a ring that deals 15% of base damage. Okay. I mean, that's nice. That's all amazing. Alrighty. Which quest do we want to go for? I can already see my internet starting to act up a little bit. I'm hoping it'll stop in a hot moment. Enhancement training. It's the side quest for Tinia Lori, for the, you know, the one we just accompanied. Then let's do that. Lourdeau. Where are we going to train today? Don't ask me, I have no idea either. Just follow Miss Lori. Ear whispering, points deducted. We got points off again. The two girls arrive at the edge of Rose Garden, which is much further from their usual training spot. We're here. Just walking here has taken nearly all my energy. Alina rubs her thighs, looking around in confusion. There's nothing special here. After the past few days of training, I've noticed that your mastery of light is already up to par. However, there is still room for improvement when it comes to basic combat decision-making. Simply put, you two have participated in too few real battles and can't switch combat styles flexibly. Practicing with dummies won't help you progress anymore. I think what you need right now are some new tactics for coping with multiple targets. Well, multiple targets? That's right. I think it's time now. Yippee! There's creatures. I think they look cute. A bunch of dark critters rush out from the edge of the forest, roaring incessantly towards the girls. Why are there so many dark critters during the day? That sounds like... a lot of them. Yesterday I used my luminarms to emit light here for the whole night. Tina explains briefly. Okay, so she just basically set up a trap. Based on the principle of balance between light and darkness, there should be a mass of dark ridders here today. Miss Lori, is this... Whoops. I have my window open, so if you hear any noises from outside, that is normal. That's right. This is your new training. You'll need to fight against those dark ridders here. Although they're just lowly dark ridders, there will be quite a number of them. Don't take it lightly. That's very reckless. Yep. Don't worry. Miss Lori never comforted us like this. If you bite the dust, I'll personally take both of your bodies back to Rosecrown Beacon and try my best to keep them intact. That's a bit morbid. Yep, that's definitely not comforting at all. Take it easy. Nervousness will only hinder your performance. Yippee! They're coming! Well, you've got no time to think, just slay him first. Very ruthless. They're coming! Well, you've got no time to think, just slay them first. Yippee. Okay.
はい、この通り。向かってくるものは全部叩きのめすまでよ。
Okay, dodging. I'm learning to dodge. Yeah, the delay is slowly creeping up. I can see my connection dropping. Yo, what the fuck?
調子が悪いわね。あや、前に出過ぎないで。よし、これで賞賛が増えたわ。次、行くわよ。ちょっと手加減してよ。私の相手がいなくなっちゃうじゃない。
Yippee. Yeah, I can see the delay creeping up. My internet is starting to fluctuate again. Starting to fluctuate heavily. Let me check the weather outside and see how the sky looks like. Well, the weather just kind of looks the same as before. I think it just decided it doesn't want to work anymore. It doesn't want to work correctly anymore. Which is kind of sad because it started off so well. I mean, we did go for like an hour and 40 minutes basically without any issues, which, you know, is a pretty big thing already. I am hoping it will, you know, get itself together again. But as we know, I don't have much faith in that. I'll just keep going for a bit, just to, you know, hope and believe. But I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be... It's gonna be fluctuating still. Ah. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish the mission and then I'll see if it decided to work again. Can't we get extra points for slaying so many dark critters? Not until you reach my level. Kind of conceited. Very strict as always. That is correct. 5 years to become an Arbor Ranger. It's very difficult to pass the test. 5 years for preparation, 3 years for the test. Oh god. So you have to ramp up training intensity to get you both ready in such a short time. Just prepare for it. I mean, you want to take the test, so why wouldn't you go through this? After this training, it feels like I'm getting closer to Miss Lori. The power of the blessing of the flower seems to have grown stronger again. If we can better complete her training, with the power of the blessing flower continue to grow stronger. Enhancement training 1. Flower do. We got 1 of 5. So basically after 5 it upgrades. Oh, okay, so you can have multiple blessing loadouts. Oh, that's cool. This is really cool. I wonder who everyone else is gonna be. There's gonna be so many people, so many side quests. I think this is gonna be definitely gonna be a longer game. Definitely might have to throw something in between. I'm just gonna save over this. The reason for adventure is the next one. Okay, it's not getting better. I'm just gonna type in chat real quick that the internet is taking a nosedive again. Yeah, I might just end stream. Mostly due to the fact that the gap just keeps getting bigger, the desync. And it's just not looking up. But hey, at least I got close to my usual 2 hours. Sadly, it's not been more. But I'll see about going to my internet service provider this week and just, negotiating for a better plan with more upload speed. I think that should fix it. Yeah, only a few minutes away from 2 hours. Wait a second. Oh, it's stabilizing again. At least it looks like it on my end. We might not have to end. Just gonna be a bit delayed for a while longer. But it does seem to be stabilizing again. It's slowly going down. Yeah, no, it's going back down again. Thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna end it here. This is going back to being a travesty. I appreciate everyone, and I am also going to ping Static so he doesn't accidentally raid me. Static Wiz. Okay, nice. Pinged him, and now thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone. I hope it's gonna be better. I might stream Tuesday if I feel like it. Mostly due to the fact that, my brother isn't home. And I can just be louder and just not really have to take care of his sleep schedule. So I can stream more and be a little bolder with streaming. But yeah. Thank you for hanging out. And I will be ending stream. And thank you again. I'll just have to quickly look.